don't wake up and say, today I'm going to bring Sharia and elections. Yeah? I don't come and say, I'm happy living my life. Why are you happy living your life?
So you want it at Dawah and Danny. So you want it viewers.
I'm not in your face. Don't speak like that. We can have discussion. I'm saying
I'll go on then.
now,
face, and I've seen your beauties in the sat on the bed with someone having a chat about it.
Live it? Go on. You ain't got live it.
No, someone else.
that's
I
someone
know
else.
it's not you. No, I know it wasn't you in the video, but I know you used to sit with Pal and you used to talk about it.
Say like that.
And you used to condemn it. What I'm saying is, you have to understand, there is a divide in this country between Muslims and Christians.
Don't say that. Don't say that. There is a divide between the Muslims and the far right wing. Yes. Let me tell you something.
I've got problems with ideology.
There's a problem with Muslims and the far right. Other than that, don't put the British public into your category.
We know the facts.
Look.
I speak for more of the British public than you do.
Come forward. I might pick you up one day. Yeah, you'll be like
I speak for more of the British public than you and Tommy Robinson.
Put your glasses on.
Are you voting Labour?
It's not about...
Are you voting Labour?
Yeah.
There we go. Right, go away.
What's that got to do with it?
What's this? Lefty,
Go away.
And they'll be winning the next election.
I'll tell you what, we all have bigger problems to worry about if that happens. Mate, you really should have just lied. Earlier. Tossed it off earlier.
But what about you say you're going to the far right?
And the man must move to the right, because he's still there.
Look at the bookies odds.
Roger's been standing there saying
Who's favour about the next Prime Minister?
5 hours and over.
Do you know
He ain't
anything
moving.
about-
We've standing
Who wants to like that? You brought it up. You brought it up. Listen, you brought it up. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, all I'm doing is I'm trying to get down to the reasons why people think certain ways. Okay? We think that people. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, you are telling me you support a law, yeah, a law being implemented. Sharia law.
No, I believe in the Sharia. Okay, but I never said that.
So you don't want it. Okay, so you don't want
Look, my passport says I have come into this country and I have come here meaning that I have to obey.
Why in your videos, when you were sat there, were you trying to tell your followers not to do certain things that would make them certain haircuts, not actually a beard?
No, one
Yeah,
second.
but why are you pushing it on them? They should be able to do what they want.
One second. Is it the British law that you have to have a certain haircut?
No. And anyone should be able to have a haircut of any sort.
No.
What you were trying to do,
I have every right.
you were trying to tell them you shouldn't have at least a handful of.
Do you have a problem with me saying that?
No. I'm saying you're telling me you shouldn't push our thoughts on this. You're pushing your
No, to the Muslim. I never came to you and said, why is your hair like that?
Do you
Actually,
believe?
some of your hair is
Fucking nice hair.
It's not good, but it's not permissible in Islam.
So if I converted to Islam, this wouldn't be acceptable.
It's not a massive look. It's not a massive look. It's not like a, ooh, yeah? But
I've seen those
the issue
things
is, one second. Yeah, of course, there's a lot. What I'm trying to say to you is this, if you really have a problem with that, come with you go to Stanford Hill, Orthodox Jews, where the woman walk on that side and the man walk on that side, and they have their own schools, and let me tell you something, let's go to them, and they have their curly hair things here, okay, and let's go and talk to them. Because if your concern is genuinely that, you would not say Muslim, you say, okay, the Jews, we don't want the Jews to do that, we don't want the Hindus to do that. But my issue is, why is it Muslims? Okay, they have their own community.
We haven't seen
they
the
have their own
Buddhas. The
schools.
Buddhas are not
They have
pushing.
their own schools.
Yeah,
You don't
they're
see
not
them
pushing
with
on
them.
an extremist view, Ali. Ali, we've seen the videos of imams.
Extremist views.
Do you
believe?
I'm going to have to do it. I have to show you. 2,000 people. I've checked.
2,000, yeah?
I paused.
You always got to look at both sides. Listen, guys. Listen. We're having a very.
Stop being so stereotypical.
Let me pause that. One more, auntie.
Put your finger.
Watch it, they're gonna be like, there you go, I told you, what did I say?
You know what it means, though. You know what it means.
No, it doesn't. What does it mean? Only one girl.
Alright? This is a normal Islamic school. They're teaching 10
Especially when living in the churches.
Muslims, yeah? Listen.
Got a world of intellect as well.
So So, do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree this is bad? So can you not understand that people that are being
What are you showing him?
No, let him speak.
Okay, it's a
He's showing a
video.
video in a school, in an Islamic school,
a
where they're
young
saying,
Muslim girl.
kill the non-Muslims.
All right.
Yeah?
She's telling them
what's the
basically
point?
not to respect Christians, not to respect Muslims.
Danny,
And make sure that if you see a non-believer, you do not befriend them. Because if you befriend them, they can brainwash you and make you. That's what they're saying. Now, I can show you probably about 20 videos. So if that's happening, we found out by video evidence how many places.
No, Danny, that's not fair. That's not fair. Danny, listen, Danny. What I'm saying to you is that there are those fringes out there, like Andrew Chowdhury. Okay, his followers are here. I don't know if you know that. His followers are here.
I've been to some of them.
No, of course, these guys. I believe they are the same. Look, they are the same. Far right.
They are far right.
I believe
Islamic supremacists.
Yes. I believe far right and ISIS are in business with each other. They do business together.
Maybe got fag on.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me start coughing now. For health reasons.
Tell Tommy's wife you're sorry for threats.
No, if I did, you're right. I want Tommy to. If that's the case, why did Tommy accuse a lady, a white lady?
Wait,
one second, guys.
Tam was about when I said that day.
Guys,
I researched it.
Tan is Tommy's boy. Tan is Tommy's boy.
No, he's not.
Hey, freedom of speech, man. One second. He's in bed. One second. Guys, if I released Tommy's address, why did Tommy make a video and went to the house of a white lady and said, you have leaked my address? I said to him, show me one place. All I said was number 4. I did not utter a single word after that.
Why would you do that?
Why would I do what? Why would you do that? No. I just said to him, if I want, I could come to your house, but I'm not, for the respect of your family and kids. Because that was on the phone. And Tommy has done that to others, but I said I'm not going to be like you and go knocking on people's door because I have respect for your family. I said,
goes to people's houses.
so don't say it was a white lady, and Tommy knows very well it was a white lady who has had a back and forth with a lefty, which you call. He had a problem with, who leaked his full address out. I had nothing to do with that, and he knows that very well. Tommy, let me tell you something, yeah? Tommy is not a nice guy. Tommy, no. Let's discuss Brothers, come on. Brothers.
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay, guys.
If these guys love Tommy, no problem. Let them love Tommy, no problem. This is why we like the
You do understand exactly. You understand. There are issues within our country with extremists.
No. Within our country, there is far right extremists, there's Muslim extremists. I'm saying to you, this verse answers you. How we should be with you. Look, here Allah says it is home. Allah does not forbid you as regards to those who did not fight you on account of your faith and did not expel you from your home. That you do good to them and deal justly with them. What's this Quran?
Yes. Chapter 16, verse 8. It says that we have to be kind.
Health reasons, not Islamic reasons.
It is not abrogated. Yes, it's not abrogated. Let me clarify, because obviously you are being trained and taught by people on Islamic theology. Because wait. A lot of Tommy followers. Yeah. Wait. It's coming. Yeah.
I spoke to the victim.
I'm trying to make this point that a lot of your teachers, those who are teaching you about Islam, are obviously not doing justice to you.
I listen to a lot of Muslims.
They have no respect for you.
Listen to Muslims.
Only listen to us. Then we are Muslims. I am.
Are you not subscribed to me?
Wait.
Are you not subscribed to me? People that listen to Muslims.
Can you let him finish his sentence, please?
Okay, we as practicing Orthodox Muslims are telling you a lot of the stuff Tommy's coming out with and others like him are simple lies, plain lies. Tommy's book. No. Look. If we believe what Tommy believes to be Islam, there would be slaughter on the planet. Every Muslim would be walking around with a knife or with a bomb or with a sword. Okay.
But Harry Tawhid, he's a poor man, Tommy Robinson. He preaches the same stuff.
No. Wait. Firstly, Tommy Robinson is not an expert in Islam. Okay. So why don't you go to experts and ask them? There are academics teaching in the University of London, here in SOAS, in UCL, in college, King's College. go to LSE, speak to professors who are teaching Islamic studies and ask, and they're non-Muslims, white, English, I can give you names. Go and speak to you can.
What about ex-Muslims? Like
You say to them.
Ex-Muslims are not experts in Islam again.
Never shamed
Again, they're not
Never
experts in
shamed
Islam.
him, went to the Nazis.
I am asking you to do a decent
How's
thing.
that working?
The decent thing for people like you to be, go and speak to one of them and ask them, are these things true? Do Muslims actually believe these things? Things we have been, you know, well, I'll tell you. I'll explain something to you. Historically,
Why we have these thoughts?
Danny, shall I tell you something? So today, the reason why I wanted to speak to you, Danny, shall I tell you why I wanted to speak to you? Because Danny, you're not going to leave here today, I hope so, with me and you and the Mustic Rose. The reason I spoke to you, Danny, even though you called me a scumbag, is because I know the reason. No, it's not a problem. I know it's coming from a genuine concern. I know you have concern for your people. Hear me out.
I've listened to what you say on your
Danny, hear me out.
I know.
Danny, a lot of my videos have been taken out. And you know very well. No, Danny, hear me out.
but he's wait. Ali is an individual. Is not important. Ali is not an expert in Islam. Ali Dawah is only a student. He's only a student. He's trying to explain Islam to the best of his ability, and he makes mistakes. Right now, if you want to claim something to be Islam, then you should be willing to actually research it.
Do you understand
Right?
there's a problem in this country with extremism?
Danny, let me tell you
Do you agree with it?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
as a Muslim,
When you say extremism, wait. When you say extremism, what do you mean by that?
I mean
Yes.
by teachings in school. Hold on. Teachings in schools, teaching young Muslim kids not to respect Christians, not to
Not
respect
true.
them.
We
I've just
completely
proven it.
not
I've
true.
just proven it.
There's a video.
Okay, wait. No, wait. Okay, let
Then
me
you don't
clarify
know the
something.
severity.
Let me clarify
So you
something.
don't know.
I don't believe in taqiyya, by the way. Okay. I'm a Sunni Muslim. Taqiyya is erroneously a lot of right wingers out there or Islam haters have been throwing this out there. Taqiyya. We, the majority, over 90% Muslims in the world, don't believe in taqiyya. We believe it's hypocrisy. Okay, that's hypocrisy. We are taught to speak the truth even if it goes against us. So I'm going to tell you straight what I believe.
How can I believe what you say when I just told you there's teachers, teaching children disrespectful, but you just said that doesn't happen.
Okay.
So if you don't know it,
Are you
and
asking
you're
me?
in their community,
I'm responding.
you don't know.
Are you making a point that there are idiots within the Muslim community? Absolutely, many of them. Okay. The second question that follows: are all Muslims idiots? No. Thank you. So likewise, if you found an exceptional idiot somewhere, Anjum Chaudhry comes from the Islamic. Anjum Chaudhry has 200 followers, right? Okay, we are 3 million strong in Britain, and most of us are law-abiding citizens who go about their business.
You're irrelevant to the problem.
Okay,
You're irrelevant.
no. If you want to bring a video,
irrelevant to the
isolated video from an idiot madrasa somewhere, for example, where an idiot is teaching children idiotic things, okay, that doesn't represent me. Come and talk to the majority. What are the majority? We have thousands of Islamic schools throughout Britain. Go and sit in them and see what they're teaching the children. If you pull out one video somewhere from somewhere and say, "Oh, look at this Muslim," that's not Muslim.
There's lots.
Likewise. Wait, if I was to do this to
undercover in a mosque, you'll see it.
No. I have visited most mosques in Britain. I have taught there, I have preached there, I have delivered lectures there. I'm telling you, what you are being told about mosques is not true. It's a plain lie. Okay, don't believe it.
So
How many mosques have you
been? Yeah, there was a preacher.
I know the Bisbee Mosque. Yes, I've been
And
there.
after 10 days after that man gave his speech, he walked into a concert and blew himself up because they called for jihad.
Just because he visits the mosque.
Wait.
I have a response. The preacher called for jihad.
Okay.
He called for jihad.
Osborne.
It's one.
Wait, one. Of course, this is also one. This is also one. How many Muslims? There are 3 million Muslims. Okay, I'm telling you, vulnerable people, idiots, numb-minded people, or simpletons exist in all communities. There could be people sitting in their bedroom watching videos online and getting radicalized. Tommy Robinson's videos
The
are
only information
radicalizing
I get about
youngsters.
Islam is from
Osborne.
videos from Muslims.
Wait.
I research on YouTube. I go on there. I say Islamic. I debated a Muslim. We sat down together. Me and James Goddard went to a hotel in somewhere. He goes in all mosques. He
which
reaches in
no, it cannot go to all mosques because it's Shia. Shia only, they're not even 5% of Muslims in Britain. They are a minority. No, we're not saying anything wrong with them. They are a minority. They don't represent the majority. And they believe in taqiyya. Taqiyya is Shia who believe in taqiyya.
You know what's funny?
No,
You know what's funny?
we the 90% of Muslims, we don't believe in it.
You know what's funny?
Don't believe in it.
Can you ask me statistics?
Yes.
Okay, we have a phenomenon in this country, white men grooming girls online through the internet. Okay, we have an epidemic with white men.
Majority of pedophiles are white.
Okay, so we have an epidemic.
Proportionally.
So in this country, we have an epidemic of white men grooming young girls online. Okay, and what we do is we have a community that are hidden behind the scenes. And they entice women.
Can you please stop it?
They entice men to. They pretend that they're girls.
I know.
Okay.
I've seen one of those pages. He's doing a good job. That guy's doing a good job.
Let me finish. So
Brilliant job.
So the Home Secretary.
We would support
so
it.
the Home Secretary has come on national TV, on BBC, national TV, Pakistani Muslim. Yeah, Javed. He's a Pakistani Muslim.
I don't think he's a Muslim, but anyway.
He's a
No,
because he
He swore in on the Quran.
He doesn't believe in Islam.
He swore in on the Quran.
Believe me, anyone who has a Muslim name is not necessarily
No, but he was
just like
sworn into
anyone.
office on the Quran.
Let me finish my point. So, we've got epidemic.
We have other reasons to believe why.
Epidemic of white men grooming girls online. Yeah. We also have an epidemic. The facts are that men that are convicted, technically convicted of the grooming exploitation of young white girls in this country.
As reported.
Why would the Home Secretary, who's Muslim himself, risk his career to go on national? He said, we have a problem in this
We have a word for him in our language. We call him Chamcha. Chamcha is a tool that's being used by the establishment to whip the Muslim. Oh, he's a Muslim, so you must
He didn't have it Pakistani. He said Pakistani. He didn't say Muslim.
we have a problem with Pakistanis. We have a problem.
He said Muslim.
We have a problem with Pakistanis in various cities around the UK that are grooming.
I agree.
Okay, and how much? Do you know
I
what
agree
the
that they are
population?
grooming and they should be punished severely.
There is a very small percentage of Muslims in this country. Okay, now the facts are that 90% of those convicted are from Pakistani background.
Okay, wait. Let him finish.
It's
Let him
84
finish.
that's
Let him
Asian.
finish. Okay,
What does Asian mean? Does that mean Chinese?
No,
Japan?
Well,
Sikhs,
it could be. It could
does,
be.
doesn't it? It does.
It could be in a lot of other places in
Sikhs,
Pakistan.
Hindus, Sri Lankans. Wait,
They're not all
Wait.
They are.
They're not all
All
Pakistanis.
Pakistanis.
They're not all Pakistanis.
The ones
We can pull out the articles right now and read the names for you. Sikhs, Hindus, Sri Lankans, Pakistanis, all of them.
No, there probably is some.
Yes, so they're not all
There is
Pakistanis.
some, but
They're not all
the majority are
And
from
Hindus, there are Hindu
Pakistan.
Muslims. The problem is, no. I'll tell you, I'm not denying it. There is a context. Can we have a discussion?
Muslims, Filipino, Afghani, Moroccan.
But they're Pakistani.
Let's move there.
But you're.
They're Pakistani.
They're not.
It's a fact.
Yes, let's talk about it. Yes,
He's
I
agreeing.
want let's move.
If you need
No, this is too much. Let's move.
Yo, Nazi!
So, what's your name? What's your name? Danny. Okay, Danny.
Right, before we start this, please can I do one thing, yeah? One thing. Not swear. Okay. No, I would not swear. We have two young ladies that stood behind this man. And they're wearing a certain Islamic outfit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, in Islamic law,
Yeah.
okay, do they choose to wear that?
Ask them.
Okay, no, but I'm not going to ask them because there's too many Muslims around. They wouldn't, in front of Muslim men, they wouldn't give the right answer. They wouldn't give the right answer.
Wait. Why don't we ask them?
No, because they won't tell the
They
truth.
have voices.
They won't
They
tell
are
the truth.
They're
No, they won't
persons.
tell the truth.
They're living persons. Okay. Danny's asking whether you're forced to wear this.
No, I'm not for this.
Okay,
we have a question for you. I have a question there. Are you free to take it off?
Take it off.
No, why not?
Listen, don't take it off. Are you fussing about? No, take it off now.
Why do you want us to take it off?
I want to see if you have a choice.
Okay, Danny, come. Danny,
Grooming gang. Move away from him. Fuck away from me. Move away from me.
Hello, brother. Listen, are you okay? Are you okay? Stop it now. Stop it. Okay, come down.
I asked a question.
Go speak to him.
I only asked a question.
Take him.
It's not disrespectful, it's a question.
Grooming gangs. We're going to talk about grooming gangs now. I'm talking to someone who has raised a very good question. That many people, many convicts who are convicted of grooming young children from online or offline or cab offices or in restaurants or any. I'm saying categorically, all of them, whether they are white, English, Chinese, Pakistani, Indian, Sikh, whatever they are scumbags, okay, and they deserve the worst of punishment. If it was in my hands, if I was able to change the law, I would introduce death penalty for people like this. Okay, I'm a Pakistani. Wait. I'm a Pakistani. Ali, I'm trying to get somewhere so that we can get. Okay. I am a Pakistani. Danny, I'm a Pakistani. I'm a Muslim, right? I'm telling you. I believe.
Do you think it's happening in your community?
It's happening all over the world. Okay, it's happening in Pakistan. It's happening within the Pakistani community. It's happening within the English community. It's happening with.
So why are 90% those convicted from a Pakistani background?
Wait. I don't accept that. Wait, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you. Let me explain. Statistically, majority of the pedophiles, proportionally speaking, not because the whites are majority, I'm saying proportionally speaking, okay, if we do the proportional calculation of communities by the numbers, white people are the majority of pedophiles. Wait, let me finish now. Wait.
Jimmy Savile.
I agree with that.
Danny agrees with me.
You got no argument.
Please.
You're talking shit.
Bro, you get. I'm having a conversation.
You're talking shit.
I can speak if I want to speak.
Don't speak.
Don't shit.
Yeah, what? Come on, bro. You're really small man, innit?
Wait. Guys, what's wrong with you? We're trying to have a conversation. Please, stop.
You're not the rule. You're not the boss of the pub. I do what I want.
Hey, chill out.
I can't tell you nothing. But if you don't want to listen to us, please don't stay here. We're trying to have a conversation.
It's a free pub. I don't have to go nowhere.
Don't echo, please. Don't echo. Okay, Danny, we're trying to have a decent discussion. No, I'm not finished yet. Give me a few more seconds. No, I'm finished. Now, we as humans, as British citizens, as brothers and sisters in one community, because Britain is multicultural, we all exist together in this country. When people like talk, wait.
It's lovely to say that, but it's not reality.
I'll tell you why.
Are you married?
Yes.
How many white people are at your wedding? None.
I have.
How many white people in your How many Asian people in your organization? How many black people in your organization? Loads. I didn't see loads.
Loads. I know a lot about feelings.
I have been married.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Danny,
You're going to step at me and do something and get the fuck away from me because you're pissing me off.
Silence now.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm fucking trying. He got his action. Is it me? You have to handle your fucking day. Chill out. You ain't gonna do nothing. None of you. You ain't gonna do nothing. Nobody really wants to say. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Danny, ignore them. They don't there are all kind of people in the park.
Just chatting. We're having a conversation. The only way this problem's gonna get better is if you dialogue.
Exactly. Okay. Those of you who do not have the ability to listen to a civil and decent discussion, please walk away. I request, please walk away, because two people are discussing. We're trying to get somewhere with this discussion. Okay, some of you are deliberately trying to disturb this for some reason. I don't know. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to have a conversation.
People approach me. They approach me to have a conversation. They approach me to have a conversation.
Yes. So I want to
Why are you
talk to
staring
him.
like you're gonna do something? You ain't gonna do fuck all, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Giant people, man. What's wrong with you?
It's really scary, mate.
You should know what we're trying to do.
Should I say something? Can I say something?
You look like Mr. Bobby, bro. You look like Mr. Bobby. Now fuck off.
Can I say something, guys? We're having a discussion here. Anyone that's stopping it, you're against Allah's messenger. We're having a discussion here. No, 1 second. There's a discussion happening here. It's moving forward. If you're stopping it, then I need to ask a question. Why?
Why are you trying to stop a decent discussion?
Why?
Why would you try to stop a decent discussion? It doesn't make sense. Okay, Danny.
Oh, thank you. Open the light. Sometimes they just not get through. Start.
That far corner.
No, I'm good, you know. Good, fam. How is it? Is it my guy?
No, is it EDO guy?
One of Tommy Robinson's brethren still. No. He's trying to get away from. He's trying to have a conversation with Adnan, but some brothers keep on interrupting.
I'll stand over here.
Danny, this way.
Stand over here.
No. In the open. Okay.
I never run.
Wait. Okay. So we request now. Please, two people are talking.
There's a circle here. Yeah. There's a circle here. Let's go. Yes,
no rats, but if you could please just
we'll go over there.
no, it's fair. Yeah, maybe go come. Moved away from all of your divisiveness. Look at the mug.
So myself and Danny are having a conversation. Anyone who doesn't want to listen to us,
Made the circle bigger.
anyone who wants to intervene is simply not welcome.
Everyone back up a little bit.
Why are you staring?
Who I want?
Here we go.
You're not welcome. Please go away. Please go. You're causing problems. We're trying to have a conversation. We're trying to. Danny,
Try to be free time.
you're not helping us.
Hello.
You're not helping us.
Next to the police. Nothing. Next to the step.
Can you get the police? Get the police.
Next to the police.
Don't do it. Ignore them. Danny, ignore them.
Stand behind us. If I wanted to get from where you are,
Are you working with Tommy? You see, you're working with Tommy.
where you are now. And I wanted to
Make a bigger circle.
Right there.
Nothing will happen.
If you ignore them,
Guys, can we make them chill?
can you make some sense? Guys,
Back up a little bit. We're not going to get nothing on tape.
please. Danny, ignore them. Danny, ignore them. Listen, I'm ignoring them.
There's a lot of us. Look, there's 50 of us. One guy shy. Ignore him.
No, ignore
ignore. We're trying to have a decent conversation here, blood.
We'll continue with our conversation. So I made a point earlier that proportionally speaking, statistically, in Britain, majority of the pedophiles are white people.
Yes.
Okay. Now there are others. Pedophiles exist in all communities. Okay, not one community in Britain has a monopoly over pedophilia. Okay, so what's our response to pedophilia? Our response to pedophilia is that all pedophiles, whether they are groomers, it doesn't matter what methods they use. You cannot focus on a method and ignore the magnitude, right? There are white people from Britain traveling to Cambodia, to Vietnam, or Philippines to have sex with children. There is pedophilia on the map of the world. You know, there are not only white people from Britain, white people from throughout Europe are traveling to these countries to abuse children, right? Some of them going to India because they know if they get caught in this country. So the point I'm making is pedophilia, okay, is a problem in all communities in Britain, right? To say that it is only one group of people who are using one particular method to commit pedophilia, they are the only problem. This is absolutely obnoxious. We don't accept that. That's why we have a problem with Tommy. Tommy's
highlights.
yeah.
We've established today that there's a lot of white men, that are going around.
The majority are white. Yes.
Majority of white guys that are grooming girls online, and we're fighting it by. We have groups around Facebook that will entice these men into train stations, and will basically bring the police, and they'll be arrested for what they've done. Yeah. So what we're saying is, if we could talk about the white man being a paedophile, we have to understand the facts about the girls that I've talked to from Rochdale, and they're telling me that when they were approached in their communities, it wasn't by Polish or by Romanians. It was all of the time. It was Pakistani
White people
men.
are also involved.
In
Rochdale, a lot of women who were actually
I know that.
they were white. So it was not a race problem.
No.
It was not because of race.
There are pizzerias. There are pizzerias in Rochdale. There are Indian restaurants in Rochdale.
Yes.
There are Taiwanese restaurants.
Had over 1,000
And it seems like the only community that were going after the vulnerable girls that were in, because there were 1,500 girls. Good. 1,500 girls.
Correct.
Okay. And the ones that were convicted, I'm only talking about statistics. The ones that were convicted, 90% of those were Pakistani Muslims. Now, that doesn't mean that every Pakistani Muslim thinks that it's okay to go and groom a young girl.
What Danny is saying is true. It's correct. What Danny is saying is true. Ignore. Okay. What Danny is saying is correct. I confirm what Danny is saying, that in the case of Rochdale, there was one particular community, girls from one particular community, white girls in particular. Okay, Danny, completely ignore him. They hate to disturb our discussion. Okay? They don't want us to discuss. People like that don't want us to discuss. And I want to discuss so that misconceptions can be removed. We are categorically accepting that there is a problem in a place like Rochdale. And I believe there's an issue. There's an issue which is ignored. No doubt, some of these predators, in fact, in Rochdale, majority were Pakistani. No doubt. Okay.
Why do you think that is?
I'll tell you why. This is it. Firstly, these men are perverted. Okay. Now that doesn't mean all the Muslim Pakistani men or Asian men for that matter in Rochdale are perverted. Okay. These men in particular, they found victims to exploit. Okay.
Why is it not like the remaining? I'm only specifically talking about Rochdale. Why is it that those convicted weren't from multicultural?
Okay.
Why weren't some of them Polish?
There are a number. I'll tell you.
Why were they
there is a reason why. Because Rochdale is a very small community, and it's a mixed community. You have Asians and you have white community there, right? Asians generally, talking of culture, Asians generally speaking do not allow their children outside of the house after dark. They don't allow the kids. I'm telling you. Wait, let me finish. If Pakistani girls were on the streets of Rochdale at night, they would have been victims. They were. Now, am I saying all English parents are responsible for having their children? No, far from it. But I'm saying those parents who knew that their kids were outside, and in some cases they knew that their children were being exploited. Those parents in particular, those parents in particular were also guilty. If not equally, they are guilty. They are guilty because they are allowing their children to be outside for these vultures, these predators to prey on them.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Academic teachers.
So there's a cultural issue. I'm not saying there's a problem in the English culture, but the reason why victims are not Pakistanis and Asians, because generally culturally those Asian parents don't allow their children out at night. But on the other hand, some English families are liberal about it. They're okay if kids want to play outside.
What are the Pakistani community doing in Telford, Rochester? You're being very sensible. Can I tell you what are they doing to prevent it?
Okay. Now, first of all, talk about India. What's happening in India? A lot of the
I'll take my sound bites and do a remix and make it like I said something.
We were actually not aware of what was happening because when these groomers groom, they don't groom publicly. They don't go openly and groom.
I'm coming back. I'm just changing my camera.
What, he's going to take my head off? You're going to stand there and threaten me? What are you talking about?
My officer, Danny.
You've been stepping all day, mate.
You threatened me 4 times, you little prick. I don't need to touch you. I don't need to touch you. I need to touch you. Don't touch us all. Shots. Hi, Danny and Don. No, boy!
How much the batteries run?
I just finished that. I just finished the G-Side.
Yeah. What's man gonna do? What's man?
I'm just going to do a G-Class. Jake's going to lock the music up, so I'm going to dash the camera on now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna change the memory card still.
What's it, live still?
Yeah.
What you saying?
Hold up.
Let me hold this to you while you sort like that.
Valley Vision, mate.
Let me sort this out. Right, yeah. What's this?
I was standing under a tree.
Danny's over there.
Came to me.